Hello, this material will help you to understand the differences between fry scream and false chord. The main difference between those two extreme vocal techniques is the source of distortion. Fry scream is created mostly by rapid and chaotic vibrations of the true vocal folds. Noises like false chord growl, scream, gutturals or distortion for singing are created mostly by your false vocal folds, which are placed slightly above the true ones. And the very interesting fact about the false vocal folds is that they are thinner and softer than the true ones. It makes them flexible and resistant to damage. They also need much shorter time to fully recover after the vocal activity. Fry scream requires slightly lower effort than false chord. It also uses lesser amount of air, so it's pretty easy to sustain it for a long time, like 30 seconds or even over 1 minute. My personal record is 42 seconds, but I never practiced sustaining the fry scream for a very long time. But I saw videos when some guys could do it for like 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is pretty impressive. And when it comes to the false chord, if you are able to sustain the sound for longer than 5 or 6 seconds, then you are considered to be very good at it. The next thing is that fry scream feels smoother, more narrow, compressed, sharper and more wet than false chord, which feels more open, thicker, heavier, slightly more breathy and more gritty. False chord has a heavier and stronger punch than the fry scream. It's also much richer in the lower frequencies. Fry scream is richer in the higher frequencies and it's very suitable for fast-paced vocals because it uses very little amounts of air. Usually a basic fry scream is much quieter than a basic false chord. A basic fry scream can sound like this. Wow! Wow! And a basic false chord can sound like this. As you can hear, fry scream is a bit more wet and it's richer in the higher frequencies, while false chord is richer in the lower frequencies and it's a bit more dry, but it has a greater punch. And that's probably why the most of people use fry scream for the high-pitched stuff and false chord is used mainly for mids and lows. Something like this! Wow! But of course you can learn the high-pitched false chord and low-pitched fry scream or guttural. Yeah. Besides engaging the true vocal folds for the fry scream, you can also engage other tissues inside of your larynx, for example the false vocal folds or arytenoid cartilages. You can achieve it by breaking your voice with the distortion or Cargira throat singing, or simply by adding the distortion or Cargira throat singing to your vocal fry scream. Whoa! Whoa! This picture presents the placement of the false vocal folds, true vocal folds, epiglottis and the arytenoid cartilages. Engaging your false vocal folds or arytenoid cartilages while fry screaming will enrich your sound with extra distortion, sharpness, thickness and extra frequencies. The most common ways to unlock the growl in false chord technique is making noises like you are pissed off, like sighing with anger, making noises like gorillas. Some people even jump while doing it, or do jumping jacks. You can also bark like a dog, wolf or other creature. Of course, there are more methods, those are just the most popular ones. When it comes to the fry scream, the most common methods include the combination of a vocal fry, falsetto, woo, woo, wow, and compression. Wow! Yeah! But the vocal fry isn't everything, because you can get the fry scream by using your vocal break. Whoa, 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 whoa. Distortion or choreographed throat singing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Other methods depend on the glottal compression. Finding the proper exercises that suit your voice can be one of the most irritating parts of the fry scream practice, but once you will find them, everything starts to get much easier. For the most of people around the world, it's much easier to master the false chord than the fry scream. Observe what tempo of practice suits you best and stick with it. Even if you make baby steps, they will lead you faster to your aim than trying to make huge, irregular, unstable leaps. The same goes about the false chord and controlling the airflow and compression. Many people complain that their false chord is breathy and sounds like ooh, 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 oh no, it's very breathy. But it can sound like this for a couple of days or even a couple of weeks, and there's also nothing bad about it. The more experience you will gain, the easier it will be to control the airflow and compress it, to not let too much breath with the sounds that you are creating. Alright, so here we have it, fry scream versus false chord. If you want to learn more about extreme vocal techniques and learn how to scream from scratch or to improve your current screaming technique, check out the complete guide to extreme vocals. A brand new course that will lead you step by step through the world of screaming with techniques like fry scream, false chord growl and scream, gutturals with false chord and fry scream, singing with distortion, yell scream, pitch scream, and choreographed throat singing. Besides screaming, we will also take care of the most important principles of the voice emission so your voice would grow fast and safe. Sounds good? Then check out the course with the link in the description. Thank you for your attention, have a great day and see you around. Here are some bends with the false chord. Here are some bends with the fry scream.